damn. Excuse me for a second. Ah! I need a nap. Sorry. Please stand by. Hi, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy, and I just watched a really stressful but kind of great movie. Again, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. The streak is not over, folks. Let's see if tomorrow breaks it, but it's not for now. Welcome to my show, Movies and TV. That's what we do here. We talk about movies and TV, and Grant, the movie and TV guy. Our movie for this episode, or review, whatever you want to call it, video, is a movie that some of you guys may not have heard of, but should be on at least some of your radars, because it's great. And that is a movie called Shiva Baby. Shiva Baby, which is directed by Emma Seligman. I hope I'm saying your name right, Miss, because you're amazing. The film stars Rachel Sennott. I also believe that's the name, as Danielle. And so what's the movie about? Well, Rachel Sennott, again, as Danielle, is a young woman named Danielle, a young Jewish woman, who, when we meet her, she is, in a physical, having a sexual encounter with a fella named Max, who we soon discover is her sugar daddy. That's right, that's a transactional sort of situation. She mentions that, she gets a phone call, she mentions to go into, like, a brunch sort of thing. It's actually anything but. What she's doing is, sitting Shiva, which, I myself am not Jewish, but apparently from my limited knowledge, I'm not an expert, it's sort of like the, almost like a funeral reception ceremony type deal, where you kind of sit to honor the deceased. And basically, she's going to this with her family. So along with all these, relatives and family friends who are kind of all over her and kind of needing her to do stuff for her and, grabbing her and talking about how skinny she is and how much she hasn't eaten, which is really awkward, her ex-girlfriend shows up, played by the always terrific and everywhere lately Molly Gordon, and for good reason. She's terrific. And she's terrific here as well, as is Miss Sennott. But she also runs into Max. Uh-oh. Yikes. Want some more? He's there with his wife, Diana Agron. Double yikes. And they also have a baby daughter who will not stop screaming and crying and carrying on throughout the whole film. Now it's literally a day from hell as Danielle tries to keep all these secrets and all these different awkward situations from going into a full-blown explosion of awkwardness. So, this movie's great. It is a movie that, with the premise I just described, sounds like something right out of a CBS sitcom. And on the outside looking in, it is like that. But what makes Shiva Baby so great is that we're seeing it from Danielle's point of view, who is not always the easiest character to like. But what makes it so interesting is that by seeing it from her point of view, this film is scarier in a lot of ways than many horror films, and it's a comedy. Because a lot of it is the filmmaking from Miss Seligman. This is her first feature film. It's based on an earlier short film of hers, and you can tell the score to this movie sounds like something out of Psycho. And there's the way that she builds, it almost reminds me a little bit of, like, the Safdie brothers, especially Uncut Gems, in the way that they build, for instance, there's a scene in the movie where you have, colliding, her being questioned by, a family friend while, stuff's going on, the baby's crying, and there's noise, and the score, and they all sort of collide into one cacophony of just noise. And we're seeing Miss Sennett's face as she's just taking it all in. And it's a very subtle and very kind of powerful performance that she gives. And she's a real find. She's terrific. She's also, the only thing I recognize her from, because I had to look her up, she's on a show that is pretty critically hated. I actually don't think it's that bad. It's that's currently on, called Call Your Mother. It stars Kira Sedgwick. It's on ABC. I actually kind of like that. I recognized her a little bit. I'm like, oh yeah, she's the daughter from that show. She's really good here. She's terrific in this, and the movie's terrific, and you see Diana Agron kind of is sort of icy and perfect to be this kind of intimidating sort of, not really rival, but just just kind of, you really don't want her to find out what's going on between. Again, this is not an easy movie to calibrate. Is that you don't necessarily. It's weird because Daniel is not always the most likable character, but they ingratiate this weird sort of pseudo sympathy. Even though she digs herself in deeper and deeper throughout this day, the tension is palpable, and you understand what kind of. You see all the pressure coming at her from all sides, and it's actually really effective. I don't know what else to say, you guys. And the movie's also really funny. Got some great work from Fred Melman, is that his name? Oh, Mr. Hart from WandaVision, who's her father in the movie. You got the great sort of character actress Polly Draper, mother of Nat and Alex Wolff, which is odd because Alex Wolff is in Hereditary, and the score sounds very reminiscent of the music from that film, as well as Psycho. As the mother, you got some great, you got like people like Dan Aykroyd, you got Molly Gordon, you got Miss Rachel Sennott. Shiva Baby is great. Shiva Baby is one of the year's gems. It's very brief. It's only 76 minutes long, but it never... You feel it. Like, I'll say that. It's brisk, but it's so tense that it feels longer. And I mean that as a compliment. I'm gonna go all the way with you guys. Shiva Baby gets 5 out of 5 stars. This is one of the best films of the year so far. I'm sure this streak will break soon of good movies, but right now, the movies have just been good, y'all. I don't know what to tell you. I'll also give credit to her, whatever, infant actors played the baby. You wanted to scream after a while. The crying was on point. I don't know what they had to do to that poor kid to make it cry like that, but oh my god. Oh my god. Whew. It was a waking nightmare that was honestly kind of fun to go through. And led to a pretty great ending, too. Like, the last, about the hour mark, the last 15 minutes of this movie is terrific. It's really terrific. There's, a moving and kind of sweet, there's a sweet scene between her and Molly Gordon that's really terrific. I love Shiva Baby. 5 out of 5 stars. This was terrific. It's available to rent now, and it's playing in select theaters. I know that the closest theater that I found that's playing it here in neck of the woods, I watched it at home, is the Frontenac here in St. Louis. However you can check it out, definitely do. It's I bought the movie, and I'm kind of glad I did. I might want to revisit it. It only cost me like $10. It's a little indie movie, but a great film. So Shiva Baby gets 5 out of 5 stars. Let's move on with it because I got to get some stuff done so I can get up tomorrow. And go see another film for you guys. Trailer Trash None. Again, I want to show home. Was there shawarma? No, there wasn't. So, that's gonna be it. So, tomorrow, first thing, or I guess tonight, because it's like 3 a.m. When by the time you guys are gonna see this, probably after. By the time honestly you guys are gonna see this, I got The Unholy. We're gonna do a review of that guy. What else? SNL on Saturday, and then I think that's it until, oh, yeah, maybe this weekend. At some point this weekend, I kind of want to finish up the Best Picture playlist so you guys can get a nice little read through. So, yeah, that'll be next time. One of whatever of those will be next time, and until next time, Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. And go see Shiva Baby if you can. It's not going to be for everyone, but it was definitely for me. I loved it. Miss Seligman is a director I am going to keep on my radar. Really great debut. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Be kind to one another. Love you all. Class dismissed. Love you 3000. All right. Thank you all. Take care.